My name is Dara Ajayi. I am not the dramatic one. I am not loud. I am not dangerous. At least I was not. People who knew us always said the same thing. Those twins are nothing alike. They were right. My twin sister's name is Dami. We were born in Ibadan on the same night, but it felt like we came from different worlds. Dami was sharp-tongued, fearless, and charming in a way that made people trust her too fast. She smiled easily, but her eyes never smiled with her. There was always something cold there. I was the quiet one. I believed in kindness. I believed that doing good will always come back to you. That belief almost ruined my life. When we were 10, our parents died in a road accident on the Lagos Ibadan Expressway. That night split our lives apart. I went to live with our aunt in Akure. Dami stayed back in Ibadan with her uncle. We grew up apart, different schools, different lives, different struggles. We spoke once in a while on the phone, but Dami always sounded distant, like she was talking to a stranger she tolerated, not a sister she loved. Years passed. I finished school. I became a small business owner. I sold skincare products online. Life was not perfect, but it was honest. Then one evening, I got a call. It was Dami. Her voice was soft, too soft. Dara, she said, I need your help. She told me she was in trouble, big trouble. She said she had fallen in love with the wrong man, a powerful man, a married man. She said his wife had found out. She said threats were coming from everywhere. I just need to hide for a while, she said. Please, you're my only family. Against my better judgment, I agreed. She came to Akure the next day. Seeing her again felt strange. She looked like me, but sharper, more polished, more dangerous. She hugged me tight. You saved my life, she whispered. I did not know then that she was about to take it. From the moment Dami arrived, small strange things started happening. Customers began to complain that I was rude to them. Some said I insulted them on WhatsApp. I was confused. I had not spoken to them. My boyfriend, Kunle, started acting distant. One night, he asked me a question that made my heart drop. Why did you tell me you never wanted children? He asked. I stared at him. I never said that. He looked at me closely like he was seeing me for the first time. You said it last week, he replied. I began to feel like I was losing my mind. One afternoon, I came home early. I heard laughter in my bedroom. My laughter. I pushed the door open. Tammy was standing in front of my mirror, wearing my clothes, practicing my spine. She turned slowly. Oh, she said calmly, you're back early. My heart was beating fast and hard. What are you doing? I asked. She shrugged, trying to be you. I laughed nervously, thinking it was a joke. She did not laugh back. That night, I checked my phone. Messages I never sent, calls I never made, deals I never agreed to. Dami had been living my life. I confronted her. She did not deny it. She smiled. You have such a simple life, she said. A loving man, a clean name, peace. She moved closer. I've been running all my life, Dara. I'm tired. My stomach turned cold. What are you saying? She leaned close and whispered, I'm not hiding anymore. I am replacing you. I told her she was mad. I told her to leave. She laughed. You think people will believe you? She asked. We shared the same face. Things moved fast after that. Kunle broke up with me. He said I had changed. He said I was cruel and manipulative. My business collapsed. Clients stopped trusting me. One morning, police officers knocked on my door. I was arrested for fraud. At the station, I saw her. Dami. She was sitting calmly, holding my bag. She looked at me and smiled softly. He called me to identify you, she said. I screamed. Nobody listened. I spent 3 months in detention before the case fell apart. No solid evidence, no apology. When I returned home, my house was empty. My clothes gone, my documents gone, my life gone. I tracked her down to Lagos. I stood outside a luxury apartment in Lekki, watching her step out. She was holding Kule's hand. He looked happy, alive. Something inside me broke. I followed her quietly. I learned things. She had done this before in another city, another life, another woman who disappeared. She was not just my twin, she was a parasite. I gathered proof, messages, videos, old records. I was ready to expose her. Then I found out something that changed everything. Dami was pregnant, and the child might not be Conley's. I confronted her one last time on the balcony of that Lekki apartment. The wind was strong, the city lights flickered below. You stole my life, I said. She laughed softly. You gave it to me, she replied. I told her I had evidence. Her smile faded for the first time. She stepped closer. Do you know why I always win? She asked. Because I do what you're too good to do. There was a struggle, a scream, then silence. The next morning, the news broke. A woman had fallen from a high rise building in Lekki, identity unclear. They said she had no ID. They said she looked exactly like me. I am now living under a new name. But every time I look in the mirror, I ask myself one question. Did my evil twin finally die that night? Or did she survive again? And is she somewhere out there waiting to take another life?